come down to Coverack today to do a little Q&A. We're getting a lot of messages on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, things like that. So I figured I'll just answer them here. Coverack, why have I come there? Just because it's a change of scenery and it's my day off, so I might as well get out. So first question comes from Pete. He says, how much time do you put into every shot? Well, most of my shots that I do when I'm making these videos, I don't like to overdo it. So if I send the drone up and get an aerial shot, I like to just put a tiny bit in just so that it sort of gives you an idea as to where I am without actually overdoing it. But to answer the question, Pete, yes, I do put a lot of time into the shots. Matt asks, what GoPro did you use at the Adrenaline Quarry? Well, the answer to that question, Matt, is I actually use two GoPros. The first one is my go-to, which is the GoPro Hero 7 Black. The GoPro 9's just come out, but when I got this, the 8 was about. And the reason I went for the 7 is because this one's got interchangeable lenses. So if you damage it, you can replace it quite easily. And the other one is the GoPro Hero 2, which I've had for over 10 years. And it's a testament to GoPro actually that this thing still works, because it has gone through a bit of a rough time. The reason why I keep this one with me is because I don't have to be precious with it. I can knock it around and it doesn't really matter. As I will demonstrate now. There are a lot of flying drone haters in the sky today. So I've been seeing a lot of these pictures on Instagram where people take pictures through like an old lens. So I've got my DSLR, I've got an very old lens with a manual aperture on it. So essentially what you do, the reason why you need an old lens with a manual aperture is because you can actually physically adjust it, so you can make it bigger and smaller. Whereas a lot of sort of modern newer cameras only have electronic apertures, so when you take the lens off they actually go to the smallest stop that they can, so you can't actually see through the lens. And now we'll continue with the Q&A. Cheers! Steamy. Cherie asks, which drone do you use? Well, I've made a few videos on this, but it's the DJI Mavic Mini. I've moved places because there was too much wind around there. So I don't tend to use too much drone footage in my videos. I might do a bit where I actually do some drone footage, but for the most part I literally just use a little bit just to give you an idea as to where I am. If you're interested in channels where you literally, the guy flies a drone, he talks about it and explains everything about drones, then maybe check out my buddy's channel, Gadgetman404. I'll link it below. And finally, Becky asks, what's the biggest annoyance you get when you make videos? Well, I hate wind. It affects the amount I can fly my drone, it affects the microphone when I'm recording. I just hate the wind. On that note, it's just started raining, so I'm gonna go home. See you in the next one.